Hey Pisces, how are you doing? I am going to go ahead and shuffle. I am using a mic. Let me know how the audio sounds to you, if this is better. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a pain in the butt. We're going original with the Rider Tarot. And I'm just going to ask for 3 cards. Hey, by the way, I'm the Tarot Card Lady, and thank you for being here. All right, let's see what we got for this week. Pisces, can I just get 2, 3, or 10? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I have to see this damn fucking 10 of Swords anymore. I swear to goodness gracious. All right. That's not... What? You're not supposed to be in there. All right. Well, obviously there's an ending. I mean, hello. I don't know whose it is or whose it isn't, though. That's the thing. I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody else. I think that if this, tell me if this sounds like you. This is the Queen of Swords, right? Let's say she's you. See, okay, this is how I'm kind of getting it. It's like love, right? And then sadness over things not working out, the cups being fallen down, needing to know in order for you to get to one place, you're going to have to go through some emotional shit. And then here we have you, and I feel like this is you, but you're a water sign, right? And here you're showing up as an air sign, kind of like, do your worst. Come fortheth with your bullshiteth and fucking game on type shit, right? I do feel like you kind of got a little stabbed in the back. I don't know if it's from this person or from the universe itself. Okay, but let's keep going. So we're gonna go with the Friends deck. It's like the show Friends. Is this too far away? Let me see if I can, let me know if I should zoom in. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Now can you see a little better? All right. I'm gonna turn the fan off. I don't know if you can hear the washer machine going, but I'm doing laundry. And it's a little obnoxious over there. It's like, all right. So I want to get down to this success, right? And the celebration of what is going on here. All right. Tell me about the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups, please. 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay. Strength, Queen of Pentacles reverse. So in order for you to succeed in something, you're going to have strength. No shit, right? But the Queen of Pentacles did come a little reverse. That doesn't tell me that, like... So the Queen of Pentacles upright is the positive qualities, in my opinion, and then reverse are a little bit of the negative qualities. And I just think that you're going to have to take a route that you might not have originally wanted to take. It doesn't mean you need to be a slime ball or anything like that, but you're going to have to kind of think about yourself. Mostly people that don't have anything else to fall on kind of need to really prioritize themselves and in their situation. What's the 3 of Cups? Yeah, it's like I'm saying, you don't have to be like, oh, you're going to need to be a bitch to get this done. You know, I'm not telling you to do anything sneaky. I'm just saying that you're going to need to kind of be a little selfish, you know, really think about yourself. Like, no, this is actually what I need. And this is what you're going to need to do because this is what I need. So she did come out reverse. The Queen and the King of Pentacles, obviously this is starting to look a little bit more like a couple, but the Wheel of Fortune is here, and that usually does turn in the direction that you would like it to turn into. So that's always good. All right, I don't know what's up with these cards, but they're not trying to do. I do see that you have an opportunity coming, but I don't know if you really want to take it. If this is any kind of other situation, it could also be a friendship situation, you know, kind of like yo, my friend's a little bitch, male or female, and, you know, like, okay, that's the action you want to take towards it. That's the route you want to go, fine. But, you know, Sally Sue, or I'm trying to think of the characters on the Grinch. That Stole Christmas. What's her name? Sally? No, Susie Woo, whatever her name is. Hold on, I gotta ask. Hey Siri, what is the name of the character on the little girl in fucking whatchamacallit? The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Cindy Lou Who. Thank you. Cindy Lou Who, right? So you're gonna say like, okay, but Cindy Lou Who was both of our friends, and I'm gonna need Cindy Lou Who to help me out here with this thing that I got going on. And I know you guys are really good friends, but I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Something along the lines that I'm not telling you to be all underhanded, evil, and conniving, but you're gonna need to be a little bit on the selfish side. Maybe that's not usually your personality, but I feel like there's gonna be something there to help you, right, with that. I don't know. It could be a parent. It could be whatever. I don't know. Somebody's going to be there to help you. It's kind of like here how Chandler has a lion to help him. Kind of like that. Like you're going to have somebody there to remind you or give you strength or who you're doing it for. You know, something along those lines. Like you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the pets. Where are they going to live? If this is like a work situation, same thing. You know, you found a work that you liked and all of a sudden shit's not going the right way. And you're like, oh, you want to fire me? Fuck you. All right, let's see. What are you going to do without me? How are you going to work on that project? And then you're going to have to say like, all right, but I'm going to start using my pay because I have my leave. And, you know, I fucking work for that shit. So I'm not going to quit. I'm going to sit here and play nice until I use up all my leave, go to the dentist, get all my medical stuff done. And then someone's going to be behind you saying, yeah, that's right. You know, you're worth more than that. And that's fucked up. You know, something along like that. I know I say that a lot. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm kind of trying to get to the better part here. The success, the celebration. There's going to be a little bit of stagnation on that. You're not going to be celebrating exactly fast. You might be like, oh, shit. You know, finding a friend when you're older is actually pretty hard. Going online and applying for jobs is actually not the easiest thing to do. In order for you to succeed, if it's a relationship, well, shit, it's taking a little bit longer for him to or her to get their own place. And I gotta sit here and fucking still deal with the fact that they leave all of their dirty dishes under the bed. You know, it's not going as fast as you'd like. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. All right, fine. The Wheel of Fortune is the King of Pentacles. High Priestess. If you are worried about money, you're going to need to start saving. And I'm not telling you because shit's about to go wrong. Nothing like that. It's just, you know, you're going to feel a little bit better, a little bit more confident, and just start saving your money. Sorry, I have to get something out of the freezer. So yeah, it's going to be like start saving your money because you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation. Or this also could be the fact that, you know, something was working out, now it's not. And you're feeling a little alone, a little by yourself, like you're kind of fighting at this alone. Or it could be a money situation, you know, like before you quit, save some money to pay some rent. If it's a friendship situation, it just wasn't really working out. And you're kind of like, hey, you know, that really was my friend. And I did a lot of stuff with them. And now I don't have anybody. And I'm kind of feeling a little lonely. Again, if it's a relationship, the shit ain't working out. And, you know, you find yourself in this other, the Five of Pentacles is really kind of being out in the cold, feeling alone. I was clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune does spin. It is a good luck card. And I kind of wish I had a little bit more on that. Hold on. I guess because this is a general read, you're going to get everybody's going to have different answers. But with the Fool and the Temperance, definitely with the Temperance underneath. Oh, the Six of Wands. Wait, didn't we have the Six of Wands here? Yes, we did. Well, that's definitely saying, you know, something is going to go in your direction. I don't know what. Maybe when the shit hits the fan, you know, with the relationship can be like, well, you know, we kind of are sharing the car and, you know, why don't you just take it this time to work and I'll just take it the next time. Or, you know, Bill down the street, he goes the same direction as I do. Maybe I can get him to drop me off, whatever. If this is a friendship, you know, same thing. It's like, hey, you know what? We work together. Why we don't just say hi? It's some kind of working and balancing out. Ooh, with the Justice and the Temperance, definitely some balancing out. But regardless, it is kind of weighing you down, the situation. And if some of you are kind of a little bit, maybe 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the situation, like I kind of want to make this work. I kind of also don't want to make this work. I get that a lot from this. And also, it's like playing, no, that's not it. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's also finding a balance. I'm getting more of, I'm almost ready to walk out of this. Like her, see how she's stepping on water and then you got Joey over here like, yeah, the dog happy. The duck is all like, let's do this. I could fly. Cause yeah, I mean, you're kind of getting, here comes the princess. Oh, all right, let's back up the camera because she's about to take over my space. Hi, Moo. Hello, pitty girl. Oh, shit. Y'all thought you came for tarot? You're going to get my butt instead. Come on, Moo. I don't mind you sitting here with me. You know that, but sorry for those who get a little bothered when the cat comes in and ruins the read. Just that, you know, I'm not the alpha one here in this relationship. Obviously, she is. Hi, Shamukas. Oh, my goodness. You want to be right on everything, huh? Right on it all. What do you have to say to the people? Do you want to say what? I want to get something on the King of Pentacles. Wait, can I get this deck right here, please? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you kindly, ma'am. Oh, my God. You just gave everybody your belly, not even your face. That is so silly. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. All right, well. Shmuka. One more. You know, for some of you that are looking to find somebody else, another friend, another job, obviously, after you walk away, I do see something coming back, but I don't know how, like if it's a job, I don't know how secure that job is. If it's a friendship, they might, you know, they're just like, I'm not going to be like the last one. The last one just fit like a glove. Same with the relationship. I feel like if you're going to be looking for a commitment, you're going to find yourself with a lot of fuckboys. And I'm just saying fuckboys because I can't think of another way of saying it. All right, well, let's see if we can get anything else. For those who don't want the friendship to end, and for those who don't want the job to end, the relationship to end, is there anything they can do on their end to not have it end? Right, Momo? Let's see. You gonna show them your face now? You gonna show them your face instead of your little belly? Yeah, you see your belly? She's like, bitch, back the fuck up. All right, can we get some, those that want to make it work? For those of you who want to make it work, who wants to make it work? We do. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. I don't know if you want to hear this. I think, and this is always the shitty part, and it's just the way it happens to work sometimes, which I don't know why, and I hate. It's going to be a process, right? But I feel like no one's going to take you seriously until you're about to put your foot out the door. It's like you could be finding yourself really asking yourself, what is it that I want? What is it that I want my future to look like with the friend, with the job, whatever it is, right? This is you kind of searching, looking around. Hi, Smokies, you can look up here. I'm going to look at that face. And then it's not until you're like walking out that they're like, oh shit, they mean business. Oh, for real. So you're going to quit. But I do see with the Knight of Pentacles, it is, if you're like, I need more money, they're going to be like, well, hold on a minute. I don't have the funds. If this is a relationship, you know, obviously, who hasn't been in that situation where, you know, getting another person to act a little different, right? Therapy, whatever. It's going to take a minute. I don't know if butterflies means anything to anybody, but anyway, so if it is the friend, same thing, you know. I don't know if there's friend therapy. There probably should be, but there might be is. Again, we have the strength. Again, I think all of this is really going to make you need to create the boundary that you're really expecting, set those expectations of what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. We have the Queen of Swords here, didn't she? She popped out in this deck. Oh, yeah, she did. Look. Remember this card? Here we got the Queen of Swords again. This is you still kind of being out of your element. Like you're just, you know, a little on the jaded side, but I still feel like this is you out of your element. Tell me a little more. A little bit more. 1, 2, the Moon. Okay. Ace of Swords, the Empress. For some of you, it's just straight communication, right? In other of you, it could be, I'm reading this a whole bunch of ways. Some of you, it can be straight communication. It could be that couples therapy, but what is that she's wearing? Is that pomegranate? No, that's pomegranate. Some of you is a clarity of knowing exactly what it is that you want. I'm not getting that as much, but it did pop into my mind, so I just have to say it. And then I still feel like this is turning out to be a better outcome. You might not see it at first. What's the Moon? I'm just curious. What's the Moon? Something you don't see coming. Maybe an apology. Maybe because somebody finally realizes your worth. But that's not going to be until you're just like, yo, I was fucking done. That always happens. As soon as you're done, they're like, no, I'm done. And they're like, oh, wait, hold on. What about the Hangman? Seeing something in a different perspective. Maybe trying to see it from their point of view. You know, like, I know that there's somebody that's mad at me. Queen of fucking Swords again. Ugh. Look up the Queen of Swords. And what that means. Somebody was mad at me, right? And of course, you know, you're always, when you're telling the story, you're the right one in your mind. But try to see it from their point of view. Like, what is it looking like on their point of view? I mean, that's what the Hangman is looking at something from a different perspective. It's also no motion, right? It's also not moving anywhere. But if you don't do anything, then you're still going to be upset. Yeah, I just see some kind of ending of some sort, but I asked, what can you do if you don't want it to end? And that was what I got. It's just going to take some time. And it's not going to really happen. The other person's not going to click until you're ready. And then they're going to be like, oh, shit. I want one more on the Hermit, though. I feel like there's something there that's lingering. Something there that's lingering. Hi, Shamuki. That's too many. Come on. Some of you might need to find your out. Oh, look, the Hangman. That's some, come on. Didn't we got the Hangman in this deck? Didn't we get the Hangman in this deck? Shut the front door. Hold on. Yeah, we did have the Hangman in this deck. I don't even know why I'm shuffling because I know specifically what it looked like. Well, now we have it in this deck. So that's just clarification. See something from a different point of view. because this is just too many cards. Wow, that was some trippy ass shit. Let's see if we get the Hangman popping out in this deck. I'm just curious. Can we get the Hangman to pop out? Because then I got some. No. I think some of you already have the answer that you need. You're just here for clarification or, ooh, the Justice. The Justice, the Justice. Could be court, could be balance. Fairness. But I think that with the High Priestess popping out in the Barbie deck that you already know what you need to do. A lot of you do. But the Hangman twice, checking shit out in different perspectives. All right. I'll see you guys later.